We are here with one of my very good friends in the music industry. I love watching this guy's career. Alex Miller, how are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing this morning?
I'm awake.
Me too. That's the way I feel too.
Oh my gosh. How many CRSs have you done?
Well, this is actually my third year, which makes me feel like an old man at 20.
Wow, that's awesome. Now, so new music. Tell me about it. What you got working on?
We're excited. So we've got a new project coming called My Daddy's Dad, and it's a song it's a song and an EP, so that won't get confusing. But it's about my granddad. The song is, and it's my granddad was a big part of my life, and was kind of my best friend in life, and mentoring music. He couldn't play an instrument. He just loved country music, and he instilled that in me. And I wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't for him.
You have probably one of the most unique sounding vocals in music today. I love your voice.
Oh, thank you, man.
How do you maintain it? I mean, it's such an interesting register. How do you make sure that muscle stays fit?
Well, I tell you, I talk a lot, and I think it has a lot to do with it. The more you talk, the more that muscle kind of gets using. So I talk quite a bit. I do some exercises, and that seems like that'll help me too. And I used to call cows. We used to go whooksa when you call cows, and I can't do it in here because I'll run everybody off. But that I think that helps my voice some as well. It expands the range.
That's awesome. How's it been out on the road? What's the response been like?
Well, we've been really good, and that's kind of part of the reason for releasing this song and the record is we've been doing the song live, and we've been getting just an absolutely fantastic response from people that are in the crowd and the audience. We've had people crying and people come up saying, "This was my favorite song that you do." So by not releasing it, I felt like that it's a wasted potential. So I wanted to get this thing out here as quick and possible as we could.
That's awesome. You going to push it out to radio?
Yes, sir. We played it, actually running by some program directors last night, and I had some of them crying. So that's a good sign for me.
See, now this is why I should next year stay at the Omni and not over at the stadium. I wish you had your guitar here because now I got to hear it.
I'd love to pick it for you. It's a very emotional song. It's not it's a ballady type, but it's not really dragging. I mean, it has some groove and beat to it. But at my live shows, I do it by myself. And I've just always done it that way. It's a good way. People just love the song acoustically.
So now that we talked about the song, talk about the EP and what other songs you've decided to put on under this project title.
Well, yes, if you want to hear kind of the first track off the project, it's called Oh Odessa, and it's out right now on streaming platforms. You can go listen to that. But there's another song that I've written with Bill White and Josh Schilling. Josh Schilling works with some good groups, and Bill is a great songwriter. He was working for WSM for a long time. It's called Ain't Never Saying Never. It's a great song that I wrote. Another one that I wrote with Jerry Sally's on the record. It's called Last House in God's Country, and it's a good song as well. And then Daddy's Dad, of course, is on there. Odessa's on there, and then my last song off there is if you hadn't asked, She Makes Dirt Look Good. It'll be our other radio single. I should remember that off the top of my head. But so we got some.
It's been a long 3 days.
Yeah. You folks don't even know the half of it, but She Makes Dirt Look Good is a more contemporary song, and but still very country for me.
I love it, and that's the Alex Miller brand, very country. And we haven't really talked about Idol too much, but shows like that get flack for not really supporting country, but some of the biggest country stars have come from that show. How did you find that show, those producers, supported your sound when you were on there?
Well, to be honest with you, they really did like me, and I think that's why. I don't know if it was even the music. The personality seems like it's carried me a long way. Whenever I was on the show, the reason I got kicked off the show was because they wanted me to do a Shawn Mendes song, and so like I said, no way. I said, I'm a country singer, and I did Silver Wings. And they sent me home a pair of them too. But I feel like I won my audience, my fans that way, and that's more important to me than winning that show.
That's awesome. Alex Miller, I love watching your career. I run into you 3-4 times a year, and it just seems like more and more is happening for you. I'm so proud to watch it, really.
I'm very blessed. I have a lot of people that believe in me, and these folks out here mean the world to me, so thank you all.
That's fantastic. Alex Miller, thank you.
Thank you.